there is a political blame game also which has happened between the Congress, between the BJP, NCP Supremo statements that were made in 2005, then in 2010, 2012, statements made by late Arun Jaitley and Sushma Swaraj seem to be some sort of a political role reversal where whoever was saying certain things back then is saying the exact opposite thing now. How does this work, and is anyone actually going to speak politically in the interest of the farmers, and how seriously can they be taken? Let's introduce our guest this evening, Sarwan Singh Pandher, General Secretary of the Kisan Mazdoor Sangharsh Samiti. We also have Anshul Avijit, spokesperson of the Congress Party, Manoj Singh Yadav, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, and Bhaskar Ghosh, leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Thank you very much to all of you. Anshul Avijit, let's begin with you. A lot of what you are saying right now, the BJP says that you had a very, very contrary position when you were in power.
Entirely, Sanket, a circular and a diversionary debate now that we've descended to. Look at this appalling strategy of the BJP now. Look at the shamelessness of it all. Political point scoring at this critical time, trying to demean a genuine and bona fide farmers' movement and extricating old letters from the past, misinterpreting them, misrepresenting them, twisting the words, twisting the syntax.
Why don't you set the record straight?
No, I'm coming to that. No, this is an entirely circular debate. It's entirely diversionary. I'm coming to how I can set the record straight. It's entirely misrepresented because never was it said in those letters that we're going to repeal this. We're going to actually implement or do away with this particular act. It always called for reform. And before, others preempt me and talk about point 11 of the Congress manifesto, I'm going to bring that out myself. Even in the Congress manifesto, it says reform this act. इसमें अधिनियम में संशोधन होना चाहिए और जरूर होना चाहिए. My honorable counterparts from the BJP are here. I'm sure they're going to bring this up. But we've always spoken about reform, never to do away with this particular act and actually throw the farmers at the mercy of the corporate sharks. And, food security is a national issue.
I just want to ask you something. Anshul. See, we are still waiting for a BJP spokesperson. Mr. Bhaskar Ghosh is with us. Mr. Bhaskar Ghosh of the BJP, would you like to respond?
Yeah, obviously, I was very patiently listening to all these flowery phonetics being used by my counterparts in Congress. But I just want to ask him one single question. During the regime of the Congress of 10 years, what was the MSP price offered by them to these farmers? Number two, how much of the total production was bought by them in terms of quantity in different states, pan-India? Number three, they are talking about the shark. That time the shark, that is exactly what shark is, not the corporate. Shark is the dalals, who is now responsible for buying the price at minimum level and when it comes to the market, it has got a skyrocketed price. And this hoarding, this all Congresses, and today if you see that the Congress government in Punjab is up on his heels, up on his toes rather, on to amend and to reject it. Why? Because there are thousands of crores are being invested in the mandis. And these so-called dalals, they are taking the cream of this.
No, Bhaskar Ghosh, then in that case, I want to ask you, why is it that the BJP's position when you were in opposition, exactly same as the Congress's position right now?
No, when we are in opposition,
look at the statements of 2012 one moment. Look at the statements of 2012 of late Arun Jaitley and late Sushma Swaraj. And one will get a sense that the BJP is, absolutely identical in its comment and commentary as the Congress, present-day Congress.
No, you please, you can play it on right now and say, you tell me where we are contradicting now and what we have told.
No, they have said that please do not. Arun Jaitley went on record to say that if you get Walmart and Tesco, they will be international middlemen.
No.
Sushma Swaraj spoke against corporates and farming sector.
I'm supporting our ex-finance minister and our honorable leader. That time they are giving a clean sheet and there is a clean unconditional support to this Walmart. What we are done today is a contract agreement between the corporate.
Okay, Congress and the BJP, I'd request you to wait. I would request you to wait. Anshul wants to come back.
Allow me for 1 second.
Yeah.
Any point of time they can come out of the contract. It is not comfortable to them. The producer, that clause was not there in 2012 when Mr. Arun Jaitley.
Well, I think I think the basic difference over here is while all of this was being debated and discussed under UPA 1 and UPA 2, in the Modi's dispensation, you had these farm reforms just implemented. The bills just passed without discussion. I think that's the point of opposition. One moment, Anshul, before I come back to you, we've got two other people who are also waiting patiently. सरवन सिंह पंढेर, मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूं कि अभी ये जो तूतू महमे शुरू हो गई है राजनीतिक दलों के बीच में, उसको आप किस तरीके से देखते हैं? क्योंकि एक आरोप भारतीय किसान यूनियन पर भी लगा है। भारतीय किसान यूनियन को यह कहा जा रहा है कि आपने 2008 में एक धरना प्रदर्शन किया था चंडीगढ़ में, जिसमें आप ये कह रहे थे कि भाई प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स को गेहूं खरीदने दिया जाए, और अब आप प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स के खिलाफ हैं।
देखिए, हमें इसका कोई ऐसा ज्ञात नहीं है कौन सी यूनियन ने कहा था, हमारी ओर से तो नहीं कहा गया। तो हम तो ये केंद्र सरकार से पूछना चाह रहे हैं कि आपको किस यूनियन ने कहा था कि ये खेती के सुधार लाए जाएं? उनका नाम तो अभी तक तो बताया नहीं है। अब 2008 की बात कर रहे हैं, तो ऐसा कोई बात नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता भी हमारे
एक चिट्ठी उन्होंने आज भी, पंधेर साहब अगर आप मुझे इजाजत दें, एक चिट्ठी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ओर से आज भी आ गई है, और मैं आपको अभी बताता हूं। चिट्ठी नहीं, एक पुराना आर्टिकल है जो उन्होंने शेयर किया है, जिसमें भारतीय किसान यूनियन कुछ बोलती है। सारी यूनियंस का ये कहना था कि वो पब्लिकली सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं कि आढ़तिया हटा दिए जाएं। 2019 की ये रिपोर्ट है ट्रिब्यून की, और आज आप ये कह रहे हैं कि आढ़तिया जो है वो आपको बचाते हैं और वो बहुत ज़रूरी हैं, उनकी अहमियत बहुत है। इसका जवाब आप किस तरीके से देंगे?
हाँ, देखिए, जो ये बातें कही जा रही हैं, सरकार ऐसा कर सकती है। मेरी जिंदगी में कभी मेरी यूनियन ने तो मांग नहीं की है, और जहां तक मैं पंजाब की यूनियन को जानता हूं, उन्होंने भी की। हमने जरूर ये कहा था कि आप किसान के अनुसार जो कर्जा कानून लेके आइए और उसमें बैंक सिस्टम लेके आइए। आप सालाना 8% की दर से हमें कर्ज दीजिए, तो हमें कोई और जगह से जो कर्ज ना लेना पड़े।
अगर आप मुझे इजाजत दें, तो ये आर्टिकल है 2 मार्च 2019 द ट्रिब्यून चंडीगढ़ का, जिसमें जिन यूनियन ने ये डिमांड रखी है कि आढ़तिया सिस्टम हटाओ, वो है भारतीय किसान यूनियन उग्रहाना, क्रांतिकारी किसान यूनियन पंजाब, भारतीय किसान यूनियन दकोंडा, बीकेयू क्रांतिकारी, कीर्ति किसान यूनियन, किसान संघर्ष समिति और आजाद संघर्ष समिति। ये इस आर्टिकल में नाम लिखे हुए हैं।
ठीक है, ठीक है। ये दूसरा मुझे जो लगता है, देखिए, दो बातें हैं, आप इसको क्लियर नहीं कर रहे हैं। एक तो है भी जो मंडी में जो आढ़तिया आप इसको बोल रहे हैं, वो कमीशन एजेंट होता है, ठीक है जी, वो हमें जो सर्विस प्रोवाइड करता है, एक उसका ये किता है, और उसमें कोई किंतु परंतु किस यूनियन करने हैं। एक उसका दूसरा कितना होता, वो हमें ब्याज पे देता 2% सालाना, तो 24% सालाना हो जाता है। हमें अगर आढ़तिये से इतराज रहा तो ये रहा है कि जो 24% आप ब्याज पे सूद पे देते हैं, ये बहुत ज्यादा है, इसको लीगलाइज करना चाहिए। हम कहते रहे ये लीगलाइज हो, हमें हमारी बैंक की कॉपी हो। हम मंडियों के मसले में अगर कोई कमियां थी उसको सुधारने की बात तो करते रहे, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट को हमने ये कभी नहीं कहा कि आप पूंजीपतियों को कृषि क्षेत्र में ले आए, आप मंडी का निजीकरण कर दें, इससे तो कोई लेना देना नहीं है। आप मंडी को और अधिक करना चाहते हैं, बहुत अच्छी मंडी थी, उसको और सुधार करना चाहते हैं, उसमें किसानों के पक्ष में और फैसला करना चाहते हैं।
नहीं, मुझे लेकिन पंडेर साहब ये बताइए, एक आरोप ये लगता है, और मैं मनोज सिंह यादव के पास भी जाना चाहता हूं। मिस्टर यादव, सी द पॉइंट इज, जो आरोप प्रत्यारोप अभी चल रहा है, उसमें यह बात भी कही जाती है कि उस समय शरद पवार की चिट्ठियों में साफ साफ ये लिखा था कि अलग अलग जो मुख्यमंत्री हैं और अलग अलग राज्य हैं, वो इस बात पर सोचें कि किस तरीके से एक पैरेलल प्राइवेट मंडी का हम एक सिस्टम शुरू करें एग्री मार्केटिंग में। बीजेपी का आज ये कहना है कि तब कैसे आपको मंजूर था और अब आपको नहीं है।
संकेत जी, शरद जी के चिट्ठी में क्या लिखा था क्या नहीं लिखा था, सवाल ये नहीं है। सवाल ये है कि जब पूरे देश का किसान सड़क पर है और पूरे देश का किसान जब अपने हक को लेकर के, मैं ये सरकार से ये जानना चाहती है समाजवादी पार्टी कि जब आप इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट के लिए एक्ट बना देते हो कि वो दिवालिया हो जाएगा तो सरकार सपोर्ट करेगी, जब लेजिस्लेटर जो लोग हैं, जो सांसद हैं, विधायक हैं, उनके लिए विशेषाधिकार है, तो ये देश का किसान जो आपका पालनहार है, जो अन्नदाता है, वो सिर्फ एक लाइन चाहता है कि उसकी एमएसपी सुनिश्चित कर दिया जाए और उसको लीगलाइज कर दिया जाए। अगर आप कहते ही हो कि हम किसान की आय दोगुना करना चाहते हैं, तो आपके अगर विचार हैं तो वो व्यवहार में क्यों नहीं परिणित हो रहे?
एक चीज मनोज जी जो बड़ी अच्छी कर रहे हैं, एंड भास्कर घोष, आई थिंक द पॉइंट ओवर हियर दैट इज बीइंग मेड इज दैट इफ यू विल डिग ओल्ड पेजेस from history of who said what, then unfortunately every political party will be found wanting. There are certain things that the Congress would have said out of convenience, certain things that the BJP would have said out of convenience. The point is, would you not want to stop looking or digging pages from the past and concentrate more on what the Kisan leaders are saying right now and what is in the best of their interest? Because the government on its part, even now, is ready to make certain amendments. Surely you see that your hurriedly brought in reform bills could have been flawed or could have been improved upon.
First of all, it is not an hurriedly brought bill. It has been discussed in different platforms for so many times.
In Parliament?
And what Manoj ji, not Parliament, before Parliament with different stakeholders, we have discussed in details. And
no, but those stakeholders are up in arms. Those very stakeholders are saying that this bill, which was first brought in as an ordinance, in this present form, when was this discussed? When was this bill that we are going to pass this?
Before coming to the ordinance, this bill was taken up with the stakeholders and we have discussed, and that is why a lot of amendments have been done in the bill.
Mr. Ghosh, like who? Because almost every union, including the, one moment.
State governments.
Almost every union, including the Bharatiya Kisan Sangh, which is an RSS affiliated organization, says that they do not want this bill to go on in its present form. So who have you discussed this bill with?
No, we have discussed with state governments who are controlling these mandis, who are buying at MSP price, and the Haryana state CM, Haryana CM has repeatedly told the mandi will be there and the MSP will be prevalent. Now, what is my point? My other panelist was talking about that rate of interest and all. What we are talking that if the producer get the right price, then perhaps he do not have to lay his hands in front of these RTRs. That is we want to get rid of them out of these traps, death traps, and that is why the
okay, one by one, the response, please.
Farmers were hanging themselves. They are doing the suicide because they cannot get out of the debt traps which has been created by these dalals, RTRs, and the investors.
Anshul Avijit and Manoj, one by one, please. Yes, Anshul.
First, forget about it being discussed with opposition parties. You're absolutely right. I mean, it wasn't even discussed with their longest-serving ally. In fact, Harsimrat Kaur ji has gone on record to say that, when she brought up these concerns in the cabinet meeting, they said that they will address those concerns, they will be met with, they will be addressed, and ultimately she had to abandon them. So what can be greater proof of the fact that there is no consensus building even within the NDA allies? Forget about opposition. Of course, it's too arrogant and it thinks too much of itself to discuss anything and to develop any kind of consensus building, because in the darkness of the lockdown, the bill was hurriedly and absolutely right. The hurriedly is the correct word of this being passed through. And talk about political point scoring, I do not want to descend into this, but when you talk about the MSP being made statutory, when the Prime Minister earlier, he was not in 2001, was the chairman of the Consumer Affairs Group, he submitted a report to the Prime Minister then saying that, well, it should be made statutory and nothing should be sold below the MSP. And talk about the Swaminathan
no,
report.
I agree with you, Anshul, but now see, my point is the moment right now, even the Congress is doing the same thing which the BJP is doing, looking at pages from history. This is not going to solve the problem in the future.
It gives me no pleasure to do it.
I'm saying this is not going to solve the problem in the future. The problem right now is that the farmer is a little insecure about whether the MSP regime is going to go. So far, the government has said that we have given an assurance verbal assurance that it will stay. Farmers say it should be written. The Bharatiya Kisan Sangh is also saying that it should be written. मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूं पंडेर साहब, सरकार अगर लिखित में दे दे कि भाई एमएसपी नहीं जाएगा और हमेशा रहेगा, तो फिर क्या आपत्ति है?
देखिए, मैं इसका तर्क देता हूं कि जो 3 कानून लेके आए कंपनियों के हक में, उनको लिखती चिट्ठी दे देते, उनके लिए क्यों कानून बनाया? हम कहते हैं हमारी जो खरीद की गारंटी, उसको कानून बनाइए, उसमें इनको आपत्ति है। जब आपने लिख के देना है, आपकी मंशा ये नहीं कि हम खरीद बंद करेंगे और अधिक बढ़ाएंगे, तो आपको कानून बनाने में क्या समस्या? तो ये सवाल तो उठते हैं ना। अब प्राइवेट कंपनियों के लिए कानून बना दिया, पूंजीपतियों के लिए, हमारी बारी में कहते हैं भी हम बोल देते हैं, आपको पार्लियामेंट में बोल देते हैं, अब लिखित चिट्ठी देते हैं। ये चिट्ठी तो अकाली दल भी लेके आया था, तो मानना होता तो हम मान जाते। तो चिट्ठियों से खाली कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। आप कृषि कानून को वापस लीजिए और सभी फसलों की खरीद की गारंटी वाला कानून लेके आइए, हम आपका धन्यवाद करेंगे।
ठीक है, लेकिन ऐसा मन तो अब सरकार का बनता दिख नहीं रहा है। मनोज सिंह यादव, वेरी क्विकली योर लास्ट कमेंट। यादव जी,
मैं बस बीजेपी को इतना ही कहूंगा संकेत जी कि झूठों ने झूठों से कहा है सच बोलो, और घर के अंदर झूठों की एक मंडी है और दरवाजे पे लिखा है सच बोलो। जैसा कि आपने बताया कि इनके आरएसएस की स्वयं की शाखा है जो किसानों की, वो स्वयं भी कह रही है कि इसको आप लीगलाइज करो। जब मैं कह रहा हूं कि नेता के लिए कानून है, संसद में जो लोग हैं, जो लोग विधायिका में हैं, और इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट के लिए इंसॉल्वेंट कानून है, दिवालिया कानून, जो हजारों करोड़ रुपया भी गमन कर जाते हैं और उसके बाद दिवालिया उनको घोषित कर दिया जाता है, तो इस देश के किसान के लिए एक कानून बन जाए तो क्या बुराई है? और किसने क्या किया ये सवाल नहीं है, सवाल ये है कि बीजेपी क्या कर रही है। बीजेपी बेहतर कर,
बिल्कुल। अब इतिहास के पन्ने मत टटोलिए, आगे किसानों के लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट। थैंक यू वेरी मच मिस्टर पंडेर, मिस्टर यादव, मिस्टर अंशुल अभिजीत, एज वेल एज भास्कर घोष for joining us on this discussion. Let's quickly move on to some breaking news coming in at this moment. The Ministry of Home Affairs has issued an advisory on the Bharat Bandh, asking the states to ensure that there should be no untoward incident. Neeta Sharma now joins us with all the latest. Neeta, can you take us through what exactly has the centre said?
Sanket, Center has, asked all the states and union territories to tighten security for December 8th Bharat Bandh, which has been called by farmer unions in against, the laws which have been cleared by Center. In an advisory, as you were mentioning, MHA has asked all states to ensure that there should be no untoward incident and also ensure peace, tranquility is maintained throughout the Bandh. And also these COVID guidelines, Union of India has released so many COVID guidelines and national directives as far as this coronavirus pandemic is concerned. So all these directives and guidelines should be, followed even if the Bandh process is going on in their area. So a strict directive has gone to all the states and union territories by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Sanket?
All right, Neeta Sharma, many thanks for joining us with all the latest. We're stopping for a short break at this moment. News and updates will continue on the other side. After a short break, we'll also try to speak to Lok Sabha MP of the Congress from the state of Punjab, Manish Tiwari. He protested today at Jantar Mantar. What is on his mind? What is on the mind of his political party? And how long are they and how far are they willing to go as far as these protests and supporting the farmers?